So I set up the streaming last week for lacrosse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything was good. Friday night, ready to stream. Saturday morning, 24-hour waiting period. All right, fine. Get to Sunday morning, think it's gonna work today. Doesn't work. 48 hours. Turns out it's 72 fucking hours. It's yeah, it's on. It hurts. Oh, I don't know. Shannon, we got the clock? Maybe. All right, welcome to the late game against the St. Paul Capitals. Miles fires that up to Hudson, and the Capitals will take it out of the zone through the neutral zone here. Carson will chase him down as Nolan steps over. Gets beat. They're going to get a shot on net here. Hits the pipe. Kenton in net here. And Pelly and Hudson will be the other two guys on the ice. Carson sends it forward to Hudson. He'll carry it in the zone and take it wide. Takes a shot over the net. Nolan will get to it. Sends it back in. Picked up by St. Paul, but jumps off of his stick, and Nolan plays it back down to Hudson. St. Paul regroups and takes their time here while the scouts go for a change. Jumps in, sends it over to Steven. And Steven will pick it up. Loses it in the neutral zone. Hiram works to get it back, and he does. He's going to wheel through the middle here. Takes a shot. He's tripped as he takes that shot, so we're going to go on a power play. Power play unit will come on. Hudson, Miles, Steven, Pelly, and Hiram. Capitals pick the puck up, carry through the neutral zone. Takes a shot blocked by Hiram. He'll pick it up, wheel around the net here, picking up speed, and loses the puck. Too many Capitals around him. Miles knocked off the puck here, but Hiram's able to pick it up and send it over to Pelly. Pelly gets it into the zone, makes a move, takes it wide, and around the net. Throws it through the crease there. Goalie chips it away. Parker in the game now, picks the puck up and sends it over to Steven. Steven's going to shoot. I think he hits the pipe there. Hudson working below the goal line with the puck there. Sends it up to Steven. Pelly in front. Goes over the net. Miles slaps it back in, but it's knocked away by a Capitals player. He's going to have a breakaway here. Kenton looks at the second shot of the game, makes a save, and it goes over the net. Brianna, Kyle Harper, and Calvin will jump on. Defensive zone faceoff. One back by Parker to Harper. He'll wheel around the net here and carry it up the wall, out of the defensive zone and through the neutral zone. Capitals pick it up and wheel through the middle here. Pass deflected by Brianna. She'll pick it up and carry it over the blue line momentarily, and they'll send it up the wall to Kyle. Parker picks this puck up, turns behind the net, sends it up to Calvin. Calvin makes a move, loses the puck for a moment, but gets it back on. No, he loses it. Move made on Kyle here. Capitals get the puck in the middle, and Kenton's going to save that backhanded shot. Luke, Hiram, Steven will jump on with Miles and Owen. 12-12 left in the first. Face-off won by the Capitals. Possesses for a second, sends it in deep. Tries to make a move, but Owen picks it off, and it'll jump out of the zone. Hiram on a hard forecheck there. Almost has the puck, but Capitals get it back to the zone for a 3-on-2 right here. Poked away by Miles. Steven picks it up, sends it forward to Hiram. Tries to chip it to the wall, but into the player of St. Paul. Owen plays it up the wall. Hand up for an icing call. You got to do something. Real good shot.
When they learn the game. Yeah. Just kind of lay around.
Hudson. Oh, yeah. Hudson wins that faceoff back to the corner, but it's picked up by St. Paul here. They'll wheel through the middle, take a shot. Kenton ready for it.
I am going to be a ball walker in the morning. I went to see the Christmas decorations. They open at 8.
Okay.
So open till 10.
All right.
So ball walker.
Harper plays that puck up the half wall there. Kelly tries to play it. Physical play will drop him to the ice there. Kenton with a leg pad save and sent over the wall by Harper. Carson's going to pick this up, send it up the wall, and out of the zone. Carson working along the wall here, gains possession. Hudson right there with him, and St. Paul will come up with the puck. Sent forward. St. Paul will take it wide into the zone. Shot on net, 2 shots on net. Both turned away. Kelly sends a pass to the middle. It's picked off by a St. Paul player. Produces a rebound off that shot. Puck in the front of the net here, and Kenton's going to run that. Looks like Harper got a cross check there, but he got away with one, so we're good to go.
He's right over there.
Looks like we'll have Kyle, Miles, Calvin, Brianna, and Parker on the ice right here. St. Paul plays it back in deep. And they'll go to work behind the net. Miles takes the puck off their stick for him. And Parker plays it up the wall. No, it's back in. Parker working in the corner with Miles there. Kyle tying someone up in front of the net. Parker working in the corner with Brianna. Miles for support. And the Capitals will play it back down below the goal line. Sent out of the zone by Kyle. Calvin in on a forecheck here. Pass through the middle, too far. Icing waved off. Kyle goes to work on defense. Pass picked off by Parker and works against the back wall there. Pass skips out front. Brandon steps in, tries to block it. And the puck will be sent to the corner. Kyle's going to pick this up with just a little bit of time here. Sends it up off the wall and out of the zone. Puck's going to roll, and that's icing is waved off. Scouts go for a change here. Hiram, Steven jump on. Brandon will finish that change and bring Luke on. Harper and Owen on the ice right now for defense. Just under 9 minutes in the first period. Pass tipped away by Hiram. He's going to have a chance in a foot race here. Luke picks it up, sends it over to Steven. Steven plays it across the blue line. Picked up by Luke and then picked up by Hiram, but knocked away by St. Paul. They'll come down with a 2-on-2. Harper turns him to the wall. Sent through the crease, a rebound though, and it's going to be in the back of the net after an errant pass is tipped away and just lands in the middle. St. Paul 1-0, 8:27 in the first. Pelly, Hudson, Carson, Miles, and Nolan on the ice. Hudson wins that faceoff and pokes it into the offensive zone. Chases it back down. Has a chance to tie the game here. Good save by the goalie. It looks to go 5-hole. St. Paul carry it up and in deep to the zone. And they're going to call that icing. Did not get the red line. zone faceoff. St. Paul wins it over to the wall. Reverses the ice here. They're going to pick it up and carry it out of their zone. Miles picks the puck up here, but hard forecheck. Looks like there may have been a hooking or holding call here, and the puck lands in the back of the net. So Miles gets tied up with a hooking or holding call there that was never called, and somehow the puck ends up in the back of the net, which I apologize I missed as I was watching the two players being dragged down to the ice. It'll be Calvin, Parker, Brianna, Nolan, and Miles on the ice right now. Face off one back by the Capitals and played into the zone. Looks like that might have been offsides, and we do get the whistle on that. We got our group down there watching the blue line real hard, so no offsides will be missed. Face off one back by St. Paul, but they pass it forward to Miles, who plays it up the wall to Brianna. Brianna's going to pick that up and skate it in. Takes a shot. It's on net. Bounces around for a moment. Puck's still loose, but they blow it dead. Offensive zone face-off played around the wall here. Harper slips on the blue line there, and St. Paul coming into the zone. 3-on-1, but Calvin with a nice back check to get back there. Puck skips out of the zone. Brianna in pursuit here. St. Paul carried in. Calvin knocks that away. Can't get the puck picked up, though. Brianna slips on the puck at center ice there, and Parker will win it back for a moment. St. Paul pick it up, carry into the zone, 3-on-2. Takes a shot here, and it slips past Kenton on the lower left side there. Puck stays on the ice. 3-0 with 6:45 left in the first. Hiram wins a faceoff forward, sends it deep into the zone. He's going to get there first. Plays it back out to Steven. Capitals take it away. Cross ice pass, makes it. And Owen's going to get there, play it back up the wall and out of the zone. Another cross ice pass will get the Capitals back in the zone in a hurry. Makes a move there on the defense. Gets the puck in deep. Luke sends a pass to Hiram, bounces off the skates. And it lands in the middle, and Luke will play it out of the zone to Steven for a moment. Capitals pick it up, send it back in deep. Miles with the pass to Hiram. He's got time and room here. Makes a spin move here and gets the puck below the goal line. Hiram still with the puck, plenty of time, sends it back to Owen. He's going to walk it up for a second, send it back in deep. Steven in on the forecheck now. Carson jumps in there. Hudson jumps in there. Cross ice pass will get the Capitals out of the zone. 2-on-2. They'll take a shot on net. Kenton turns that away. Miles plays the puck behind the net, turns and looks, rims it back around. Owen will pick it up with a moment here. And Hudson will pick it up and play it around the net. Pass set up to Pelly and knocked out by Hudson. St. Paul will regroup. Miles steps up and breaks up the play here. Now he's chasing down a St. Paul forward. Pass across the ice. Shot goes over the net. Tries for the wraparound, and Hudson's going to get a stick in there and break that up. Puck will get down for an icing call. 4:23 in the first. Brandon, Parker, Calvin, Nolan, and Harper on the ice. 4:23 in the first. Face-off won back by the Capitals. They'll play it down the wall. A little give and go there, and it's going to be a goal. Face-off won back by the Capitals, and Parker's in a hurry. Calvin pins that puck on the wall. It's going to go to work here. Parker picks it up and wins it. He's going to turn, tries to hold off a defender, can't do so. Brianna has a look at a shot here, can't quite get there. Capitals are all over it. Parker comes in and plays it back down the wall. Harper steps up, keeps it in the zone for a minute. And it looks like Harper's going to draw a penalty. Power play unit will come on. It's going to be Miles, Steven, Hiram, Hudson, and Pelly. Face-off won by the Scouts. Miles sends it over to Steven. Steven will send it in on net, turned away by the St. Paul goalie. And they'll carry it out of the zone. Puck lands in the middle here. St. Paul hard on the forecheck. We should get a 3-on-2 here if we skate a little bit. Send up to Hudson, who's going to send it into the zone. Pelly picks that puck up, sends it back around to Hudson. Tries a wraparound attempt there. Turned away by the goalie. Miles will send it back down to Pelly. Back to Steven. Steven will shoot, and it's in! So a power play goal brings the score 4-1. .258 left in the first. St. Paul wins that faceoff, and Brianna deflects that pass. Parker's going to pick it up and skate through the zone here. Takes it wide. Beats a defender there. Sends it back out to Calvin. No, jumps off of his stick. And Harper's going to gain the red line here and send it back in. Parker and Calvin, first two in. St. Paul sends a stretch pass across ice and has to regroup for a moment. Another cross ice pass will get him in the zone here. Wheel in and shoot. Harper tries to block it. Can't get it. Kitten turns it away though. And Kyle will go to work in the corner here. Kenton with another save here. Brandon's going to skate it out of the zone. Sends it forward to Calvin. St. Paul will pick it up, regroup behind the net. Hiram in on a forecheck, pokes it away. We'll play it back down below the goal line here as he's pinned against the wall. Not playing the puck there, but no call.
Sent out by St. Paul. But they'll pick it back up and carry it into the zone. Hiram, Luke, and Steven are your forwards now. Luke tries to break up a pass there, but it slips through. Owen and Miles on defense. Defense keeps that puck in the zone. Hiram blocks a shot here. He's got a breakaway. Minute 12 left in the first. Takes a shot and looks like that went in, but it hits the post, comes out. Might have hit that back post and come out, but no call there. So we're playing hockey. Paul pick it up and make a move through two scout defenders, and they'll make him lose the puck. Hiram plays it around the wall. Owen takes the puck off of that forward stick, and I think that's Carson who plays it up the wall. But the defender will step in and punch it back down in the zone. 26 seconds in the first. Owen taking a minute, seeing what he's got. Plays it off the wall over to Luke. Luke's going to turn, sends it over to Hiram, but he's covered. And Hudson, not Hiram. Hudson picks his puck up and skates in. He shoots. Must have thought he had a little less time than what he actually had, but puts it on net. And that'll get us an offensive zone faceoff with 7 seconds left. Pelly will set up behind Hudson here, looking for a one-timer off the faceoff. Wins it back. Pelly picks it up, loses it. Harper will slap it back in. Can't get enough of it, though. And that'll be the end of the period. Start of the second, be 15-minute period still, just like earlier today. 4-1, St. Paul ahead here. Carson, Hudson, Pelly, Nolan, and Harper on the ice. Face off one back by St. Paul, and they'll play it into the zone quickly. Played out by Miles and picked up by Hudson. Looks like a stick in the skates there, but no call. And St. Paul's going to pick that puck up and wheel through the zone, takes a shot, and gets by Kenton. That faceoff's one combination forward by Hiram, back by St. Paul, and Hiram's going to win the foot race to it. We'll have a couple Capitals pin him against the wall here as Luke jumps in to help, sends it back to Kyle, but picked up by St. Paul. They'll work it through the neutral zone here and through the offensive zone. Backhand shot turned away by Kenton. And St. Paul pick it up and look for an open pass here. St. Paul works behind the net here. Cycles the puck through the middle. Nice play from St. Paul there, but nice save from Kenton. St. Paul keep this in, send it back below the goal line. So 8:58 left in the second. It's 6-1 St. Paul Capitals, and they'll win a faceoff here at center ice. Send that puck in deep, but Kyle's going to pick it up and play it up the wall out of the zone, and that'll carry St. Paul offside. Face off won by the Scouts. Brianna picks that puck up, but Capitals take it away. Calvin steps up, tries to take a pass there. It's a good idea. And they'll turn and play it in. Hand up goes for the icing call, but they're going to wave it off. Kyle will play that up the wall, and St. Paul slap it back in. Picked up by Calvin, who sends it up the wall. St. Paul step up and keep that puck in again. Pass through the middle. Turned away by Kenton. Now Bree will take that puck away. Fakes a pass and sends it in deep to the far corner. Calvin will be in there. Good shot by Calvin. Parker's going to pick it up. Takes a shot. It hits the goalie in the mask. D to D pass here. Kyle's got a little time here. Sends that puck cross ice. Brianna, first one in on forecheck. Pelly with a nice back check to break up a cross crease pass there. St. Paul picks it up and makes a move. Shoots, goes over the net. Miles picks that puck up. A little bit of time here. Plays it up the wall. Held in. Brandon plays that puck out of the zone here, and Pelly's in a foot race. St. Paul touches up, gets back into the zone. And that puck stays on the blue line, so they'll carry it outside.
I did it.
Neutral zone face-off here. Hudson, Carson, Pelly, Miles, Nolan and Harper, excuse me. Chipped up the wall, played around Harper here. They're going to have a little 3-on-1 look. They shoot, goes wide. Nolan back below the goal line, little defense there. Hudson misplays it into the skate of Kenton there. All is well, though. Kyle chips it up the wall to Hudson. He'll carry it out of the zone here. Hard back check from the Capitals, so Hudson will just softly send it in the zone. That's going to be called for icing. Luke, Hiram, Steven on the ice as a shot from the point produces a rebound and banged in by the Capitals. Be 7-1 with 6:32 left in the second. Pass broken up by Hiram, then turned away by Kenton. And St. Paul will cycle that puck back down below the red line momentarily as Steven picks it up and handles through the middle. Slips off of the stick, though, so he plays it over the blue line. St. Paul pick it up again. Enter the zone with speed. That's played out by Hiram. A little regroup from St. Paul here. Picks up speed through the zone. Makes a move. Gets high. Owen out of position with a toe drag and slips it past Kenton. St. Paul wins that faceoff, center ice here. They're going to shoot from deep, and that's going to hit the top left corner. Face-off won back by St. Paul. They'll pick it up, carried into the zone. Grana steps over and takes the puck off him for just a moment. They'll regain possession. Broken up by Kyle. Tries to play it around the defender over to Calvin. St. Paul wins the faceoff here, sends it over their D guy who will walk it in and sends it in on net. St. Paul takes a shot, fires it over the net. Plenty of time here for the D guy as he sends it back in towards the net. They'll pick it up again. Drops it off and taken away by Miles. Miles will play it around the wall. Picked up by Hudson. He's going to get some speed here. Chips it up the wall to Pelly. Too far in front. St. Paul will regroup here so they don't go off sides. Brings it in wide. Sends a pass through the crease. And Hudson there to make sure that stays out of the net. 4 minutes left in the second. St. Paul wheels between two defenders there. Another toe drag brings him to the front of the net and gets one past Kenton. Scouts win that faceoff. St. Paul picks it up and they're going to carry it offside. Luke picks his puck up in the neutral zone and plays it forward. In on a forecheck here. St. Paul picks it up, sends it up the wall. They'll carry back into their zone there. Harper breaks up a dangle there momentarily. 3 scouts around it, finally get the puck off of his stick, but St. Paul will pick it up. St. Paul sends a D shot in. Not on net, though. And they'll play it back in towards the net, and it slips through a unsealed post maybe by Kent. I can't quite tell. Just puck that has eyes finds a hole and gets in the back of the net. .305 left in the second. Scout's working to get a puck in the corner, and it slips out to the Capitals player, who will find the back of the net. Hooker, you got to win a faceoff. Pass broken up by Kyle here. He's going to take it up the wall and send it out of the zone. Brianna breaks up a pass here. Calvin has it, sends it back over to Brianna, but St. Paul right there to break it up. With speed, Minnesota comes in and chips a puck in the zone, or into the net, excuse me. That kid's got to be fucking 13. He's got a special Minnesota birthday. Face off one back to Harper. He'll play it out of the zone up to Hudson. Jumps off of his skate, though, as St. Paul get it back in the zone here. Makes a move. That's broken up by Harper. No, Nolan, excuse me. And Pelly plays it up the wall here. St. Paul regroup here and break out with a cross-ice pass. Come in 2-on-1 now, and Kenton stops that one. Picked up by Hudson and skated out of the zone. Held in by Nolan, sent back down. It's going to land on Carson's stick. He'll shoot it. Goalie not quite ready, but he still gets enough of it to keep it out. Shot saved by Kenton there as St. Paul wheels into the zone with speed. .14 seconds left in the period. Played back out up top. St. Paul will send that back into the zone. Makes a move through the middle. Gonna shoot, turned away by Kenton. That'll be the end of the second. Huh?
kid's gonna have she's gotta have a couple of party birthdays there. Minnesota 13-year-old special.
September 1st. I'm sure everybody has a big old party on January 1st. Hopefully September 5th. Right?
I had that shit up here.
Is that what's the cutoff?
We'll start the third period here as Capitals will win a face-off 12-1. He'll skate through the middle here. He's going to take a shot, and that goes in.
Oh!
St. Paul through the zone again. They'll shoot. This one goes over the net, rims around. Going to be held in. He'll play it back down the wall. Tries to send a pass to the D guy. Does get it over there for a one-timer. That one goes wide. And Owen will prevent the rebound there as he's pushed into the wall. Draws a penalty in the process. Don't run the penalty yet. Yeah, running clock will run the penalty clock here as Parker will win that faceoff over to Calvin, and he'll send it in deep. On the back check there, Schutzler goes to meet him, takes the puck away from him. 13 minutes left, 50 seconds left on the power play. Kyle tries to make a move, and too many Capitals there. Brianna's going to pick this puck up in the corner, though. She'll send it through the middle. Parker picks it up, tries to send a shot on net, but it's broken up. And Harp will pick it up, play it back in. No, wave the icing off. Capitals will try to make a move through two scouts. Can't do it this time. Parker makes a move. Looks like he got a stick in the skates there, but no call, and Capitals will re-enter the zone as Carson comes over and takes a player down. That'll send Carson to the box.
Not 2 minutes. It's only a minute 30. That's like a minute 15.
It should be like a minute now.
Yeah, it'd be like a minute 15 now. Oh, we'll just start it over. Okay.
Face off won by Hudson, back to Miles. He'll take it around the net and rim it over to Pelly. Pelly can't get that puck out, so Capitals will play it back in. Turns. Whiffs on a shot there, but he'll send it back down to the corner. Played back up the wall. He'll play a little keep away here. Hudson gets it away from him, but picked up by a St. Paul player, and he'll send a pass back down to the corner. Pelly's going to pick this puck up, carry it over the line here, send it in deep. St. Paul shoots. Anthony ties up the rebound. And St. Paul keep it in. Plays it through the crease there, and Owen breaks that up. Pelly sends a pass over to Hudson. Jumps off of his stick, though, and poked back in by St. Paul, they'll regroup. 5 seconds left on the penalty here, and Carson will jump out of the box. Owen plays it up the wall, pucks at Carson's feet there, but Pelly picks it up and throws it into the zone. 10 minutes in the third. Shot sent wide of the net. Nice back check from Hiram there. Breaks that up. Steven heads to the wall now. Picked up by St. Paul. Shot will be sent in on net. Rebounded though. And it's covered by Anthony.
Let's use our brains.
Face-off's won by St. Paul and sent back to their D guy. But Luke breaks that up for just a minute. Hiram's going to pick it up now. They skated over the line through the neutral zone. Shoots it in, but blocked by a St. Paul player. Hiram will go back to work. Luke jumps in on a forecheck here. Neutral zone face-off. Parker does a good job of tying that one up there. Still won by the Capitals, though. Nolan will step over, send that player wide. It's a nice stick check on him there and wins the puck.
I don't know. Why are you sending him off? Is that the only fucking call you make?
Puck's played out of the zone by Brianna. St. Paul pick it up. There was no call. They just stopped the whistle for him, so they sent him off. St. Paul sent it through the crease there, turned away by Anthony, and that's played out by Calvin. Be sent back in real quick here in a breakaway for St. Paul. The shoot 5-hole closed up quick by Ant. Nice job by Owen to turn that rebound away. St. Paul pick it up, shoot over the net. And send another shot in. That's blocked by Hudson. Shot on net. Anthony swallows it up. Faceoff's won by the Scouts. Steven will carry it through the neutral zone here. Makes a move. Gets to the middle of the ice here. Takes a shot, and it slips through.
What? They're banging into each other.
I think he said something. So that's why he went to the ball.
That's teammate to teammate. Leave him alone.
No, maybe he should be a teammate.
Puck's poked out of the zone by Hiram here. He's going to pick it up and get a look at a shot. Sends it on. Rebound produced. St. Paul goalie turns that away real quick. Another shot sent in by Steven. It's wide. Parker will pick it up, send it over to Kyle. He'll send it back in deep. Played to the back wall. Puck played up the wall. Steven will grab it here for a second. Regroup. St. Paul takes it. And they'll play it back down in the corner. Shot sent wide. Bounces off the wall, picked up by St. Paul. He'll wheel through a couple guys, send it over to the D guy who will shoot past the outstretched leg pad of Anthony. .230 left in the second. Brand will pick this puck up, play it around the wall, sends it over to Parker. Parker will pick it up and send it back to Bree. He'll pick it up, shoots it. It goes wide of the net. Calvin will play it back in low. Brian will get down there. And he shoots it back across the goal line there. Shot deflected wide of the net there. Wow. So we'll be taking Parker to, or not Parker, excuse me, that's Harper. Harper's going to go to the box for a cross-check call, it looks like, as a Capitals player is down in front of the net. Chipped up the wall by Hudson. He's going to chase it down here. He has a defender on him, though. And Capitals will regroup with a minute left in the third on a power play. Owen working hard along the wall there. And as Miles just tied up by two Capitals player there, that puck's going to slip past Anthony. Hudson wins it forward, loses a stick in the process, but kicks it into the zone for Pelly there. Pelly deflects it, keeps it in for a moment. And Hudson will take it back. Makes a move, but loses it. And that's probably going to do it here. Tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m.